The saiga is a medium-sized antelope, often referred to as the shocked antelope due to its enormous nose. It measures between 60 to 80 centimeters at the withers, shoulder height, and weighs between 25 and 51 kilograms. Its lifespan ranges from 6 to 10 years. Males are larger than females and are the only ones with horns, which are grayish or yellowish in color and measure 25 to 30 centimeters. Their horns are valued in traditional Chinese medicine, making them endangered due to poaching. Their fur changes with the seasons, shifting from a whitish-yellow hue in winter to a light reddish-yellow in summer. The nose is broad, long, and highly mobile, resembling a small proboscis, which is believed to help the animal filter dust or warm the cold, dry air of the steppes it inhales. This is an adaptation to the continental and arid climate, characterized by strong temperature fluctuations. Part of the Usturt population migrates south in winter to Uzbekistan and occasionally to Turkmenistan. These rare antelopes inhabit semi-deserts, steppes, grasslands, and possibly open forests, where they can take shelter from strong winds. The mating season begins in November when stags, males, fight for the right to mate with females. The winner leads a herd of 5 to 50 females. After a gestation period of 5 months, the females come together to give birth. 2/3 of the births are twins, while the remaining third consists of single offspring. The young are usually weaned at 4 months of age. Females reach reproductive maturity at 7 to 8 months, and males start to breed at 2 years. This is what the tail of hairless cats looks like. This cat had its tail shaved at the veterinarian's office. Adam, from north of the border, created chilling and truly monstrous versions of Zuli and Mike from Monsters, Inc. Did you know that elevators make different sounds depending on whether they are going up or down? The ones going up make one sound, while the ones going down make two. This is a squid egg, a cousin of squids. Only 2 out of every 3,000 of these offspring make it to adulthood. The Lion King was originally going to be called King of the Jungle, until the Disney team remembered that lions do not live in the jungle. Korean toys are on another level. Does it look like real food? Check out these noodles with egg and salmon. This is the interior of the Dragon passenger capsule, which takes astronauts from Earth to the International Space Station. It's quite small, as you can see. It only has seats and screens. This is the view from one of its windows. The coasts of Finistère in France are victims of a very strange environmental problem. At certain times, Garfield-shaped phones wash up on the beach. This is due to a sunken container that slowly releases the phones into the sea. This is the Ludovico desk. No, not that Ludovico. It was designed by industrial engineer Claudio Civile. As you can see, it's quite compact. It fits practically anywhere. tKnow plays video games in a unique way using musical instruments, from a Guitar Hero guitar, a flute, to bongos. He makes it look easy. Watch him win a game of Warzone. Can you believe that an underwater fashion show took place in Florida in 1955? It looks quite interesting. This is an asymmetrical supercar. Each side is different. One side is to drive it like you would any other vehicle, and the other is for moments when you don't want to drive. This is where you'll sit when you want the car, which drives itself to take you wherever you want. Squirrels make a peculiar sound when they want to scare birds away from their food. Have you ever seen an invisible boat? These boats, called clear boat, are completely transparent so you can see the underwater world without getting wet. This is how sea turtles are cleaned to prevent the growth of algae and bacteria on their skin. It looks like they enjoy the massage. Do you struggle to parallel park? This video could help you. The first step is to align your car with the rear seats and turn the steering wheel. Once you reach the height of the rear view mirror, turn the other way. Japanese kitchen knives are so sharp that they can cut ice without breaking it. This photograph of the city of Almaty in Kazakhstan may look edited, but it's completely real. It was taken by Igor Yefimovs in January 2014. The gray smoke is pollution. It doesn't mix with the air above due to the temperature difference. Cats' collarbones are not connected to their shoulders. This allows them to pass through incredibly narrow spaces. In winter, ladybugs gather in large groups to hibernate. This helps regulate their temperature, find a mate, and food. This is how people in the past prevented their candles from burning completely if they fell asleep. They were called automatic snuffers, a kind of ring that closed at a certain height. From the airport on the Caribbean island of St. Barth, airplanes pass incredibly close to cars. This is how pencil sharpeners looked like in 1890. Their mechanism was a bit different from today's. This is how beers and sodas are poured into aluminum cans to prevent beers from foaming and sodas from releasing gas. These are two of the rarest apple varieties in the world, the white ghost apple and the black diamond apple. Which one do you crave? A cyclic homeless built a gaming PC inside a toilet tank. It is fully functional, and the LED lights turn on when you flush. Brachydactyla long thumb syndrome makes people's thumbs incredibly long. This is Jacob Pina, and his finger measures over 13 centimeters. This is what happens when you step on a puffball mushroom. Don't feel bad for them. In fact, they want you to step on them, as this is how they reproduce and spread their spores. This is the UFO burger. Now you'll see why. At first glance, it looks like a normal burger, but when served, the bun is filled in this machine, closing it and giving it the appearance of a flying saucer. The restaurant chain is called UFO. This is a prominent lobster, and it's not a crustacean. It's actually a caterpillar of a moth. It's likely named that way because it looks like a marine animal. The horned screamer is the unicorn of birds. These animals have a long cartilage spike in the middle of their foreheads. They don't use it as a weapon as it is quite fragile and can break. It's more of an ornament. This is the first recorded victim of a shark attack. It was found in the Peruvian village of La Paloma and is approximately 6,000 years old. The child was buried without a leg and with bite marks on the arm and hip. This was the shift change at Carillon Lighthouse, one of the most dangerous in the world. Watch how they go up and down a rope. Fortunately, it was automated in 2004, and no one is inside anymore. On August 5, 2020, Curiosity, the Mars rover, celebrated 10 years since landing on the red planet. To celebrate, the 100,000 lawnmowers sang Happy Birthday from Earth. This is Microlino, a small electric car for 2 people. It charges in just 4 hours and has a range of up to 230 kilometers. Check out the parking spots. In Denmark, there is a Lego restaurant called Mini Chef where you have to build your own food with bricks. Each piece represents an ingredient. Once you assemble it, you scan it, and they start preparing it. When it's ready, it travels on a rail to the delivery area. This is the heaviest mango in the world. 4.25 kilograms. It was grown in Colombia. Did you know that one of the scarers from Monsters, Inc. enters Sid's room from Toy Story? Take a close look at that poster. Now, let's watch Toy Story. It's the same poster that was in Sid's room. Now we know why he got so scared. Check out the new miniature attraction at Jurassic Park in Mini World Lion, the largest animated miniature park in France. You can find many moments from the first movie, like the gate or the sick Triceratops. If you want to design a space but don't have much knowledge of programs or architectural design, try 3D Home Styler. It's completely free and easy to use. You can design your future room or any space in your house. This is the potential of combining robotics, 3D projection mapping, and an actor's work in perfect sync. It's a 5-minute short film called Vox. 2 high-definition screens, 3 industrial robotic arms, and an actor manipulating them were used. If you ever visit Disneyland, you'll notice something strange in Walt Disney's photos. His hand always has the same position. This is because he often smoked a cigarette, which was edited out along with the smoke to set a good example for children. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, let us know if there is anything you didn't know. I'll read you in the comments.